Welcome back to this channel as we were studying about the phylums. So in this video also we are going to learn about some other phylums just like the phylum Arthropoda and the phylum Mollusca. In the last video as I was saying that the phylum Arthropoda is a very interesting phylum in all the phylums if we compare from the NCERT. So the phylum Arthropoda, it is totally about the insects which will be around us in the garden or in the forests and all. So let us start. The exercise 4.2.7 from your NCERT page number 44 in your new NCERT Biology PUC first year textbook. Now, this phylum Arthropoda is the largest phylum in the whole Animalia kingdom. It is a very large kingdom that you can find anywhere, any insect anywhere, right? Now, over two-thirds of all named species on earth are arthropods. As it is in the first line, it is mentioned that it is the largest phylum in the whole phylum textbook. So it is over two-thirds of all named species on the earth. They have organ level of organization and they are obviously bilateral symmetrical. If for example the butterfly is there, if we cut it into the half, then you will get the two halves of the single insect. So it is the best example of butterfly. You can take any of the insects like ladybird is there, etc. There are many insects. Now they're triploblastic, segmented and coelomated animals. Yeah, this point here, the segment which is there, has, for example, you take butterfly only, it has this thing, segments over it. For that, the flies, the feathers are there, which are joint. So it is segmented and triploblastic. They are covered by chitinous exoskeleton. The point they are covered by chitinous exoskeleton is the most important line in this phylum Arthropoda. Then the body consists of the three layers, which are those: head, thorax and abdomen. As you see in the butterfly, the head will be segmented and then thorax and then abdomen. The three parts, the three layers of the whole body. This point is also very important as it is asked in your examination. Now, they are joint appendages. All head, thorax and abdomen, all three are joint appendages. Now, let us see what's the meaning of arthropoda. So now, the arthro, it means the joint and poda, it means the appendages. Arthropoda, it means the joint appendages phylum animals you find in the phylum Arthropoda. Respiratory organs are gills, book, lungs, right? And then which are there? Tracheal system is also present in this phylum Arthropoda. Then circulatory system is open type. Sensory organs like antennae. Now this antennae which is there, it comes in the phylum or insect cockroach. Phylum will be Arthropoda only, but the insect which is present with antennae is cockroach. It is just for sensory organ. Eyes, compound and simple. Now here two types of eyes will come, compound eyes and simple eyes. You can learn this in the phylum Arthropoda only, but mollusca too. This thing, it is present in the frog. The compound eyes and the simple eyes differences you will get later. Scatocysts or balancing organs. Now what are these balancing organs? As you see in the humans, the ears which are there, they are most important organ in their whole body because they balance our total whole body. If one ear also you can't hear, then it will be totally wrong. Mentally it is very wrong. So balancing organ is the organ which is our ear. Now, excretion which is there, it takes place through malphigian tubules. Excretion which is there, it is by malphigian tubules. They are mostly dioecious. It means the sexes which are there, they are in both males and females, it can be. And fertilization is usually internal only. They are mostly oviparous. Now what is the meaning of oviparous? There are two types. Oviparous and viviparous. Now what is this oviparous? It means the insects or the animals or birds which all are there in specially phylum Arthropoda. All the meaning of oviparous is all the insects they give eggs, not directly birth to the new or young ones. Right. So this is the main important point in this phylum Arthropoda. These phylum insects or animals or birds, whatever, those are oviparous. Development may be direct or indirect. In this phylum, there are many more lot of examples present in your NCRT, or you can check as well as in the other books like Google and all. Example is economically important insects like just like apis, which is honeybee, and bombyx is silkworm. So this was a very interesting topic based on the phylum Arthropoda. It is really very interesting. So let us come to the exercise 4.2.8, which is phylum Mollusca. Now the best example for mollusca is the octopus. See, you have to remember the points or the names like for this phylum Mollusca, Arthropoda, Platyhelminthes and Porifera, echinodermis, which are there. You have to just like if the images of the textbook you have to learn. If the word come mollusca, suddenly the diagram of octopus should be present in your mind. If the word came arthropoda, then suddenly the diagram of butterfly or any of the insects should be suddenly come in your mind, just like the hint. Then only you can remember very fast. So this is the best hint I am giving you all regarding the animal kingdom. Like this only you can make your own ideas and share with us. Coming to the phylum Mollusca. Now this Mollusca phylum which is there, it is also largest but second. It is the second largest animal kingdom in this phylum Mollusca. They are terrestrial or aquatic. It may be present in the marine water also as well as fresh water also. Like how octopus will be in a very deep sea, like how the sunlight rays will undergo that, like that only the animals which are there, they will be underground. Water having or now this mollusca which is there, it is having organ level of organization. They are bilaterally symmetrical. Mollusca which is there, it is bilaterally symmetrical, and then it is triploblastic and coelomate. Now here is the best point you have to remember, which is in this phylum Mollusca the body is covered with calcareous shell. This point is very important for your exam. Now what is this calcareous? It is made up of calcium carbonate. The shell which you see, she cell, that shell only it is known as calcareous, which is made up of calcium carbonate. It will be just very strong. So in that shell only some of the animals may have the house for them, and is unsegmented with distinct head, muscular head and visceral hump. This is also the very important point you see in your NCRT from the phylum Mollusca. Unsegmented with distinct head, muscular head and visceral hump. Now, a soft and spongy layer of skin forms a mantle over visceral hump. The head which is there of the octopus, it is very soft and spongy, right? It is made up of the mantle hump. A soft spongy layer of skin forms a mantle over visceral hump. Now, the space between the hump and the mantle which is there, it is known as mantle cavity. Now the question might arise in your exam, what is this mantle cavity? So it is a space between the hump and the mantle space. Then which feather-like gills are present? In the mantle cavity in which the feather-like gills are present, their respiratory and excretory functions are also present. So after this, the next points are anterior head region or sensory tentacles. The mouth contains a file-like respiring organ or feeding called radula. The mouth of octopus which will be there, it will be in the abdomen. They are usually dioecious and oviparous with indirect development. For example, the best example for this, as I said, octopus, and the common name which is there, it is known as devilfish. And there are many examples. Cuttlefish, which is also known as sepia. So next, in the next video, we are going to learn about the phylum Echinodermata, which is more interesting after this. It is all about the this thing, spider-like things, or in the underground water which will be there, like just like the starfish. It is very interesting in the upcoming videos. So please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.